Hi, welcome to Therapy Talk with Tammy and Pauline. We are so glad you're here. Welcome. You are in for an awesome educational video today. We are two mental health therapists from two different time zones. We don't take ourselves too seriously, so hopefully you don't take us too seriously too. But we stumble, we mumble, we laugh at our own inside jokes. We entertain and educate all things in and around mental health. So we hope you enjoy our content. Pauline, what are we going to talk to these great people about today?
Hello, great people. Today, what we have in store are the 5 P's of self-care. And so remember to stay towards the end because we are going to provide you with a special treat. It's a holiday season. We're handing out treats. Anyway, so I want to start off with a definition. What is self-care? We hear it all the time. Let's just get a definition and get going. So self-care basically is any activity that you engage in to help improve your well-being. Okay, well, as a clinician, I typically recommend self-care to some of my clients. And even some clients come into therapy wanting to learn self-care activities. So I'm like, okay, so when I recommend it, and also I recommend it to help improve symptoms and different things like that, some clients will tell me, well, I don't really have time for self-care. I'm like, okay. And then they'll say, well, I do maybe 2 or 3 things to help with my self-care. I'm like, all right, that's a start. Or someone will say, I don't know what self-care is at all. And I'm like, okay, let's get started. So before we get into the 5 P's, why don't we do a therapy talk tip from Tammy?
Ooh, a therapy talk tip. I like that. So Tammy's therapy talk tip is, there are going to be 2 if you're taking notes. So go get yourself a pen. We're going to be dropping knowledge all day long. Number 1, make time for it. Just like Pauline said, people are like, oh, I don't have time to self-care. That's bullcrap. Yeah, you do. Take time. Your health is important and you're going to have to take time, my friend. You're not too busy to do self-care. I'm here to tell you that right now. Number 2, practice, practice, practice. I didn't make up that terminology. It's been around for a while. But practice, self-practice, self-practice. Practice self-care, practice self-compassion. Just practice it. It's not going to come easy the first time around. It's okay. So you might not do it right. Do it again the next time. Just constantly try to put it out there in front of you. Practice your self-care. Do it on a regular basis, Pauline. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Tammy. I probably should have counted how many times you said practice, but it sounds like a copious amount. Practice, practice, practice.
Practice, practice, practice. It is our letter of the day.
P. Okay, let's move on. So first P in our 5 P's of self-care, I'm going to talk about personal self-care. So what does this look like? Shocking, set boundaries. Yeah, say no. That is a number 1 way of maintaining your own personal self-care. Okay, the other thing I'm going to add is spending time with friends. Yeah, it's 2020. We're good at it by this time in finding extraordinary ways in spending time with friends. And so the other thing would be pamper yourself. Not saying go out, buy Pampers, but if you need it, you need it. But pamper yourself in a form of taking care of yourself. Get a haircut, get your hair did, get your nails did, get your toes did. Buy some body butter it's winter. My skin is usually really dry during this time, so I don't even go cheap on lotion and moisturizers. It's all over me.
By the way, your glistening on your face is just perfect. Lots of moisture. Looks very youthful.
Thank you.
Just thought you would know that.
Thanks, girl. Okay, so the other thing would be vision boards or setting goals. Yeah. Tammy, you're making a face.
Well, I just got so excited when you said that because I tried to do a vision board, like little setup. I have stacks and stacks of magazine that I collected from the library who they were just going to recycle anyway, and poster board and glitter and glue and yarn and a bunch of stuff. But it didn't happen because it started right when we were doing 2020 crap. And so we just postponed it. But vision board.
So it works, right? There's always next year.
Yeah. And it's right around the corner.
right around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. So one more thing on this personal self-care level would be to, well, go on dates.
What?
Yeah. Why would I even recommend that? Yeah, some people are going on dates, and I say some people because I'm spending most of my time swiping left, and I'm pretty good at it. So for those who have been successful in finding someone to date, that's okay. Go on dates, go on cyber dates, because that's also a thing. Whatever is comfortable for you, go ahead and do it. All right. Did you? Now I know you didn't.
No.
We're gonna move on to the next P.
You saw that, huh? Okay, so we're gonna do professional. So we're talking about work, basically, right? So Pauline usually touches on this subject, and I can't believe she allowed me to talk about it because this is her gig, but she talks a lot about boundaries. You could probably get on any one of our videos and learn about boundaries, so I'm not going to touch upon it too much, but just say no. Don't overwork. Don't overstress it. Just stick to them. Have boundaries. Number 2, your sick days and vacation days. Now, let me tell you, I know I'm talking to somebody, probably like a million people out there. Do not hoard your freaking sick days and your mental health days and your vacation days. It's not a contest at the end of the year to see how many people can stockpile like mental health days and sick days. Freaking, you need to take it. Like, it's been 2020, and probably we haven't been calling in sick because we're sitting at home in our jammies doing Zoom calls, but you can still take sick days, I'm guessing. Don't be a hoarder. I don't want to see you on an episode of Hoarders. Use your sick days. Use your vacation days. And then at the end of this month, I'm going to be using a vacation day to go see my friend Pauline. Okay, number 3, while I'm on it, leave work at work. Don't take that crap home. There might be some times that you have to take it home, and a lot of us are working from home, so that might be a little bit harder to do, right? We can't just walk away from our work when we're like, it's at our kitchen table or next to the toilet. We just can't. We have to take work home because it's at home, but just again, use boundaries. Just don't make it a habit. Take regular breaks is another good one. So us non-smokers, a lot of times we just sit at our desk and we just fly through and we don't take breaks. A lot of us don't even take eating breaks or peeing breaks, and that's no good. We gotta go pee and get some water. So take regular breaks, stretch, breathe, refill your water bottle. Text your friend quick, but not too long. But anyway, yeah, take a break. And ask for help. We don't have to struggle alone. We've learned that. We need to reach out for help when we need it. It doesn't show a sign of weakness. It actually shows a sign of strength. So have some muscles and ask for help. We did it. We had the 4. Wait. We had 5 P's.
Yep. So I'm going to talk about P number 3. Tammy cannot count, but that's okay. I got her. So P number 3 is physical self-care. And what that is I'm going to start with logging off. What that could look like, get off the internet, get off social media for a bit. Don't text, just put your phone down so you can just sit down and breathe and just be there with yourself. Another thing I'm going to recommend is medical and physical care. So if you schedule that doctor's appointment, go to that doctor's appointment and follow the doctor's orders. Because when your physical health is in shape, so is your mental health. They correlate. So cleaning, have a clean living space. Have a clean, just overall clean hygiene, because that definitely does improve your self-care. If you're living in clutter and your mind is cluttered, there's something. So pick up one section of your living area and see what happens. You don't have to clean all at once. Another thing I'm going to recommend is acupuncture, maybe seeing a chiropractor or massage. Yes, it's 2020. However, depending on your comfort level, you can totally engage in these activities to maintain your physical health. One more thing on this subject of physical self-care would be a proper sleep schedule. So if you're going to bed at midnight and waking up at noon, okay, you literally went to bed the same day and woke up on the same day. That has to be mind boggling, or whatever terminology I'm trying to use. It just doesn't sound right. Thank you. So basically, go to bed on a different day and wake up the next day. Don't go to bed the same day that you wake up, unless you have this work schedule thing going on. So I'm going to just hand it over to Tammy.
Well, apparently I don't know how to count, so are we on number 4 now, Pauline? I really thought we were at the end. Oh my gosh, I was having so much fun. I just forgot where we were at. So psychological would be the next P. So things you don't necessarily see. So maybe journal. Like I did earlier, I journaled. So journal, write your feelings out. Maybe do a brain dump. I really like brain dumping. Hopefully sometime we can talk about brain dumping. Assert your creativity. Craft, draw, sing, bake, take pictures. I don't know, do something creative. That would be really good self-care for a lot of us. Even if you're not creative, just do something. It just feels good to assert your energy into something. Sensory. I know it. In my office, I have little tubs of like goo and putty and soft blankets to touch. And I really like in the summertime to walk barefoot in the... Oh my God. Oh my God. You're making my ears bleed. Oh, I hate that. Did you just say ASMR?
Sure did.
Although it is sensory.
Let me whisper in it. Sure did.
I'm going to try to move on.
Move on, Tammy. Move on.
Slow tapping.
You're okay.
Affirmations. Affirmations. There's a lot of really great lists out there. I a lot of times give some to my clients if they're just struggling. So I'm good today. I am having a good day today. I am a good friend. I am a awesome driver. Whatever it is, just say some positive affirmations about yourself. And if you like Saturday Night Live, there's a Stuart Smalley skit you can pull up. It's pretty awesome. Actually, it's pretty cheesy, but so are we. So no surprise why I like it. Yeah. So, but what he says is, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. So that's a good affirmation. Actually, I don't know. And self-compassion. We want to be kind to ourselves. A lot of times we are hard on ourselves. We're harder on ourselves than anybody else is. I know I wouldn't want to, if I think about living inside my brain or having somebody else live in my brain, it's crazy in there. And your brain's probably better off than mine, but it's going to be crazy in there too. So just give yourself a break. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. I think we made it, if I got my numbers correct.
Oh boy. Yeah, Tammy went on her rant for a bit there. So I'm going to move on because we promised Therapy Talkers 5 Ps. And so if you've watched this far, go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, share. So the 5th P, you're going to be surprised. It's me. I am the 5th P of the 5 Ps of self-care. Yeah. So what am I saying? Yes. I am going to recommend therapy. Therapy is not for everyone. Therapy, some people are not considering therapy at this point. That's okay. But I'm going to throw it out there because I am a therapist, so is Tammy, and so it's what we do. So if you get that opportunity, go ahead. Find a therapist, work with a therapist, and see what happens, what you find out. But my absolute favorite, or one of my favorite things I like to do is to watch cartoons. Yes. So this guy here is one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite Disney shows, which is Phineas and Ferb. They have a pet platypus named Perry, by the way.
Let's say that 5 times. Fast.
I won't. We ain't got that time.
No.
So thank you so much for sticking around. We'd like to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below what some of your self-care strategies are. Help a friend out. Tis the season of giving. Give healthy things. So anyway, let us know in the comments below. Hit like, hit subscribe, and don't forget to be kind to yourself. Bye.